Hey everyone, it's Lee from Audi Dallas. Introducing the all-new RS Etron GT, the widest and most powerful Audi ever built. The emphasis on the design of this car was for it to be the perfect blend of sportiness and luxury. It also has unparalleled technology in the electric car world. The e-tron GT is wide and low. The rear end is definitely my favorite view of the e-tron. You can easily see the slim cabin sitting atop a wide, muscular body. The silhouette of the e-tron is classic Audi. With a 114-inch wheelbase and an overall length of 196 inches, this lends to great stability and control at high speed, and a striking road presence. The front end of the e-tron is gorgeous. Forgot the rest of that? The front end of the e-tron GT is gorgeous. It's a beautiful evolution of Audi's signature single-frame grille. Because it's an electric car, it doesn't need a typical functional grille per se, so it actually has this brand new inverted black mask grille design. So actually this part of the grille, instead of being body color, is black, and then on some e-trons you'll notice that this part of the grille will be body color. On the RS it'll all be black on the front, so even your car can make wearing a mask fashionable. If you see an e-tron coming up in your rearview mirror, you definitely know you're looking at a special Audi. Powertrain will include a 93.4 kilowatt lithium-ion battery, liquid-cooled, and that will be attached to two asynchronous permanently mounted motors, one at the front axle, one at the rear, and the one at the rear will be slightly larger than the one in the front for better acceleration, so it'll have a little bit more powerful motor in the back. Which this leads to, by default, a heavily rear-wheel drive bias, which is exactly what you want in a performance car. In fact, this particular e-tron GT RS is wearing 305 series tires in the back. So just to give you some context, the Audi R8 V10 Plus wears 305 width tires. So that's like a little over a foot of rubber for both the rear wheels, which is a lot. So that lends to amazing handling and also mind-blowing acceleration, whether you're doing it from a standstill or you're doing it on the highway. Now, the e-tron is an electric car, and most electric cars do not have a transmission, but the e-tron actually does have a 2-speed transmission for the rear motor. And the reason it has that is for first gear, and would be basically for launches, so that you can have extremely fast launches from 0 to, and then second gear will be basically for highway type speeds, so that you can have the best of both worlds there. You ready? Okay, start recording.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's 100. Just kidding, that was 85. Oh my gosh. The e-tron GT has an estimated range of 238 miles on a full charge. It can also charge at 270 kilowatts an hour. That's much faster than its closest competitor. That means it can go from 5% to 80% charge in less than 23 minutes on a supercharger. That's fast. In the e-tron GT, this is where we keep the batteries, low down and in between the wheels. That gives you two benefits. One, that means you have perfect 50-50 weight distribution between the two axles, and most of the weight of the car is low down, giving you a low center of gravity. That means you have better control over the car when you're braking, accelerating, turning. It's just better control altogether. On top of that, 4 circuits continuously maintain and optimize the temperature of the batteries so that you have continuous and consistent power output no matter how cold or hot it is outside. On top of that, because of how the batteries are maintained, there isn't a limit of times, the number of times that you can actually supercharge the battery. So that 270 kilowatts an hour that you can charge at, you can do that as many times as you want, unlike all of its competitors. Audi, of course, is known for leading the industry with gorgeous and functional interiors, and the interior on the e-tron GT will be no exception. Standard e-tron virtual cockpit, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, 3 variations of leather and sport seats, along with an interior package that is completely leather-free and uses only recycled materials, is also available. e-tron can accommodate any client's desires. Audi engineers told us that they had two goals in mind when designing the interior for the e-tron GT: sportiness and comfort, while seamlessly integrating Audi's advanced technology. The results speak for themselves. Come see it at Audi Dallas today.